Well, here we are, next day after I got the machine up and running, and yeah, I've started to strip the playfield down. So as you see, I got the upper playfield removed. Sitting over here on the bench. I'll start stripping that here soon. And you can see, you know, a bit of the dirt here. This thing's pretty nasty. Here underneath where the ramp, where's the ramp normally sit? I think it's right here. Yeah. So a little bit of wear here. You can see this dirt, you know, ingrained in the ball swirls here. So the solution for this that I've learned is simple green. And isopropyl alcohol also works. And magic eraser. Magic eraser, just cut it up into little pieces. And this works pretty good for, let's see if I can keep the light on this as I do it. So we'll do this area right here. And it gets down inside these ball swirls and starts taking away some of that dirt. I mean, you wipe it with a paper towel and you can't get near as much off as you can with the magic eraser. You do have to be careful. You go too far, you can start lifting the artwork. But you know, this magic eraser is like a foam, and the little tiny lattices of the foam get down inside these cracks and start pulling this dirt out of here. So, okay, so you can kind of see, you know, a bit of an improvement here. You know, that's where I kind of worked there. So, okay, this time I'm going to try denatured alcohol, or excuse me, isopropyl alcohol on magic eraser. And we'll see. And I'm thinking this does the trick. I'm thinking that might be even better than the simple green. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. You can see the original there that I haven't touched. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours, and I've got the playfield pretty clean. You know, I could probably spend another 4 hours on this, but I've gotten most of the tough spots. I pulled these pop bumpers up so I can get underneath here. I've got to do the same thing here. All that wear is from that mylar that flaps up and down on this thing. It's a real shame that they use that style. As I was cleaning up here, the more I scrubbed, the more some paint was lifting as well. So, you know, I've got, I'm going to have to mix up this two different colors you see here, like this peach color and then this orange. And, you know, hopefully I can touch this up and not open up a big can of worms here. I think I got the carpet area here pretty good. There's a couple little spots here, but this is the plastic set sits here, so you don't see it. Of course, I got a brand new window coming, so I took the old one out. Over here, doesn't look too bad. A couple little spots like this, and then of course around this pop bumper, you know, that whole area needs to be retouched. So, yeah. And then up here near the scoop and that area, and then up here where it says welcome. Okay, that, and then, you know, underneath here I can hit, but this is going to be, the posts are going to be sitting over top of that, so I'll hit it and clean it up, but I don't think I'm stripping everything off of this thing. I'm going to try to touch this up and then clear or wax it the way it is, and I think I'll be pretty happy with it. It's a pretty good first start here, so you know, I'll go along and I'll try to hit the edge here. I might end up having to repaint these whole diamonds, but I really don't want to have to do them all. I'm afraid if I make a couple of them look too good, then they're going to stand out against the other ones. So just do, you know, first coat here. Try to do all these, and then I'll do the orange, and then I'll come back later. And probably again have to do a second coat here. You can see right here where the magic eraser was taking away some of the paint. But kind of like my black hole, you know, and even RoboWar to some extent. You know, little things on the playfield like this, you don't really notice unless you're right up on top of it. And, you know, my games, I'm not trying to make them look perfect. I mean, I would say that they're a step above condition. You know, I don't want the playfields to look destroyed and just wax a destroyed field. I like to, you know, I like to clean it up a little bit there. I'll look the best I can, but I also don't want museum pieces that are absolute perfect examples of the game where I don't want to play them and I don't want other people to play them. You know, my games are here to be played, you know. So, you know, what I'm doing here, I mean, you know, you can get replacement playfields for a haunted house, and it's about $1,300 or $1,400 US. So, I'm not ready to spend that kind of money. I mean, I've already put a lot into this game, and I mean, maybe someday I'd decide to do it, but for $1,300 or $1,400, I can buy another pinball machine. So if I can fix this up a little bit, doing what I'm doing here, then I'm happy. But so, yeah, not bad, huh? Not bad. I'm gonna go around all these inserts and try to fix this. I just repainted that area there that says bonus multiplier. There was some wear in there. So I still need to touch the white up on that letter T. So, yeah, not too bad. I just tried to do a little bit of redrawing the black lines here for the artwork on the table. I have to look online and see actually what it's supposed to look like. I realized that there was a couple plates here, but I don't know exactly what's in his hand. Maybe it's a cup of some sort. So, yeah, I gotta do that. And then fix this area up here next to his top hat. I tried mixing up this orange color, and it was really difficult. I just don't have enough colors to work with yet. Made quite a bit of progress electrically. Resolved a couple of issues, and I haven't done any more painting. I'm still waiting on some paints to arrive from the US so I can finish up those orange diamonds here and some other areas. But yeah, electrically I've resolved a couple problems. There were some things that didn't work. The trapdoor wasn't working. This up kicker that goes to the upper playfield was not working. The lower playfield was causing the F14 fuse to blow. Look on the wiring diagram here. The problem was all related right here. The up kicker, the right side kicker, and the trap door together were all causing this F14 2.5 amp fuse to blow, okay? So I thought that it was related to these three issues, but actually if you see, there's another line here that comes down and over, and this is in the lower playfield, and this is the 5 bank. So the 5 bank drop target in the lower playfield seems like it has a bad transistor. I just desoldered this 5 bank coil, and the fuse is not blowing anymore, and everything else is now working on the lower playfield and almost everything on the upper playfield. This up kicker, the trap door, they both work. The right side kicker is still not working, but I think that's related to a separate issue. So the trap door, you see, when I hit this switch here, the trap door falls open, and that gets reset at the end of the ball. And the up kicker As you see, the up kicker works. Yeah. So yeah, so that fixes everything on the upper playfield. The only thing that still doesn't work is this right side kicker. Okay, it never actually kicks out, right? So I think it's a bad transistor. And now, after the transistor has been changed, there you go. Fixed it. The game's kind of sitting level is the reason I gotta push it down there. Yeah, but it works just fine. These are actually under playfield mounted transistors that sit underneath here. I'll pop the playfield in a minute and show you. This is a 2857, and these are known for burning out. And then there's I think a 2884 or 2885 is they're beefier, and that's what you can replace that with. And so that's what I did. I swapped the one that controls this right kicker, and then on the lower playfield, I swapped the one that controls this kick out down here. You can actually see what they look like here. It's this one right here, this lower playfield mounted transistor. So yeah, it's a 2884 that I got. And actually I have a local electronic shop in the Netherlands that I work with, and they actually stock a lot of stuff. So I was able to walk right in and get that over the counter. Pretty amazing. So on the lower playfield, after I replaced this transistor, I thought I was going to be good. So I plugged it all back in, and it blew the F14 fuse again. And when I checked the wiring diagram, the only other thing it could have been beyond this transistor was this coil. This coil here operates the drop target, the 4-bank or 5-bank drop target here. So it had to be the coil. Everything else checked good. So pulled the coil out, and I've got it here. It's supposed to be 3.3 ohms, and it was almost a dead short. And you can see damage here. Yeah, so it had been overheated at some point and melted. So that was the problem. Bad coil. So got a new coil on the way from a supplier over here in Germany. So with the painting and the clear coating all finished now, and the upper playfield, lower playfield, middle playfield, whatever you want to call them, all the playfield's electronics are pretty much sorted out. Just a couple little minor issues left. It's really starting to look like something now. So once I get my plastic set, then we can get the everything put back together, and we'll be in business. So keep tabs on the channel and look out for the next video. It should be here pretty soon. We'll get this thing wrapped up.